Hi everyone, this is Sheehan VSG. Today is July 8th. I am 7 weeks post-op. I had my vertical sleeve gastrectomy on May 20th, 2015 with Dr. Gansas at Anne Arundel Medical Center in Annapolis, Maryland. My highest was 350. At my surgery, I was 331.5, and today I'm 301. So this past week I've lost 4.7. I'm very happy with that because last week was 1.8. So I'm happy with the 4.7. So I'm thrilled. I was kind of hoping, as I saw, I'm kind of weighing myself sort of every day, every other day. And I saw it was going down and I thought, oh, maybe I could get into the 299 this week, but that's okay. 301's fine. 4.7 pounds this week is fantastic. I'm thrilled with that. So that makes me very happy. Anything that's not in the ones makes me happy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and focus. I was tagged by Alan again, Mr. Allen. Oh, and by the way, my name is Sheehan. Okay, all right, just throwing it out there. So I'm going to do my top 10 of what I will not miss about being morbidly obese. And the words are horrible, but that's what it is, I guess. So I did write these down, and I'm going to try to run through these. One is, of course, I think everybody's, is the booth, the chairs. Being in a situation where you have to walk in, and I immediately do a scan of chairs, of what's there, what I'm gonna have to sit in, will it hold me? Luckily, knock on wood, I have never broken a chair. But it is such a huge, huge fear of mine. And I don't care where I'm at, if I'm at a person's house, if I'm going to a restaurant. When I have to go to a restaurant, I look up, especially for work, I look them up online ahead of time and try to see if I could find photos of the restaurant so I could see if I'm going to be able to fit in the chairs. And I usually don't try to avoid restaurants that have chairs with arms. It's miserable. And booths, of course, and folding chairs. Folding chairs, my kids' school. We are at multiple events throughout the year, and I'll either stand in the back and look like a fool, or I sit there and I'm just so uncomfortable. And then plus, of course, folding chairs, if they're having an event, all the chairs are like this, they're right on top of each other. So I always, then I try to sit on the ends. So I'm tired of analyzing that situation. Airlines, of course, I fly a couple times a year, and I am looking forward to the day. What I won't miss. I won't miss walking in there and immediately trying to make eye contact with the flight attendant, saying, please, can I have a seatbelt extension, please? And having her bring it back to me. I won't miss that. I won't miss having to shop at 3 different stores. And that's it. I won't miss walking, my sister or friends wanting to go shopping or something like that, and if we're going to a regular store, I just kind of look at the jewelry. I won't miss that. I won't miss just being embarrassed. I won't miss having to remind other people that I physically couldn't do something, that that they would have to make a change in an event because I can't do it. Like, you know, if, hey, let's go here, and I'm like, well, I really can't walk that, or I can't do that. I hate having to say I can't do that because of physical stuff. And then the next one is not being able, so this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, this is number 5. Just not being able to, I won't miss physically not being able to do something like on vacation. My husband and I went to Boston last, oh my gosh, I guess that was a year ago. And he really wanted to explore the city and walk here and let's walk there, and I physically couldn't do it. It was horrible. And then we went to Fenway Park and took a tour of the stadium. And we were on the bottom of the field. Well, one, we sat in the stands, and I was miserable because the seats are like this big. I was so uncomfortable, and seats digging into my legs. And then we were down on the bottom. We got to walk on the field. And they said, okay, let's go up to the Green Monster and the seats up there, and let's go see that. And I'm like on the bottom of the field, and I looked up, and I thought, how am I going to walk up there? All of those steps, there's no way I could do it after we just basically walked from our hotel to the stadium. And we walked, and we took a metro or a train or something, and then we walked quite a bit. And from walking there to the stadium, I was crying because I knew I was holding my husband back, and that was very disturbing. And so when we were at the stadium, I ended up saying, do you have an elevator that goes up there? And they said, oh, sure. And they were nice. But, you know, the whole entire tour went on without me. And me and this, like, 90-year-old lady who had bad knees took the elevator. And we were there. We got to spend less time up there because we had to walk through the stadium, get to the elevator. It was a whole thing. Not being able to get up out of a chair. You know, not only am I analyzing chairs and situations to hold me, I'm also looking at, as soon as I sit down, I think, oh my gosh, like if you're in a couch and you're like sink too low, or if you're in a chair that's too low and you kind of have to hoist yourself up, whatever. I'm tired of that, sitting down and then like, okay, now I gotta get up. How am I gonna get up? How am I gonna do this with looking somewhat graceful? I won't miss not being able to get up off the floor. For some reason, if I have to be on the floor, for some reason, you know, I will have to do anything I possibly can. One, to have people not looking at me, if people go into another room and then I'll get up. And I end up just waiting for opportune moments to get up out of a chair, to get up out of a floor. I won't miss dreading stairs, just like I did at the baseball stadium. Just that dread of wherever we are, I'm like, I look up and I'm like, oh, how am I going to do this? I won't miss that. I won't miss being uncomfortable on the beach. You know, I bought a chair, it was probably 8 or 9 years ago, from Living XL, which they have furniture that holds people that are heavier. So I bought this beach chair, and the beach chair itself, yes, it holds me, but it weighs like 20 pounds. And so the thing is like heavy. And so my poor husband, every time we've gone to the beach, you know, he takes my chair out for me and then he brings my chair back for me because it's so freaking heavy. And I want to be able to buy a beach chair that's like everybody else, that I'm not having to find the sturdiest chair out there. And then I guess my final number 10 is I won't miss the looks, the stares, the up and downs of people, the look of disgust. And that's what I think I won't miss the most. Of, you know, I have not been putting makeup on. I have to do my roots and all that stuff. But you know, when I go to work, I try to look nice. I do try. And, you know, I can be in any situation at a store, at work, and, you know, to see somebody for the first time, you know, I instantly recognize that look from somebody, that one up, you know, just up and down, that just see somebody looking at you in disgust. Or I don't know, I guess I noticed it a lot probably this spring, before the surgery. You know, getting out of an elevator, I remember seeing one day some guy just kind of gave me this, and you can do that. I don't know, you know the look. You know the look. And you anticipate the look, and then unfortunately it happens. And then you're just like, ugh, well, I tried this morning, you know, it's disappointing. It's frustrating, and you really do try. And it's hard when you are eating well, or you are doing the right things, and you still get the look. And that's frustrating. So I won't miss the look. So that's all I have today. I'm doing well. I am eating well. I am trying to find some more protein ideas that we can eat as a family. Cheryl's trying to get all my water in. Trying to get my vitamins in. They are so freaking chalky. I have Celebrate, and they're very, very chalky, and I really just don't like the taste. So I'm going to see, now that I am able to take pills and get everything down, see if I can find some other type of vitamins, because that is a little bit of a struggle for me. Just the taste, it's not a struggle physically, it's just ugh. And still trying to get my exercise, going to the physical therapist, doing the treadmill every night. So I'm still trying to get it all in. So anyway, that's all I'm going to talk about today. I am 301, and hopefully next week when I see you, I will not start my number off with a number 3. Have a good day, everybody, and thanks again, Alan. And oh, I had to tag some people. Sleevy E, have you done this? And I'm going to do Meredith again, Christ Follower VSG, and Cece, although you're really getting down there. And I'll do one more, Gina. I'm going to do Eugenia Spades, I think it is. I haven't heard from you for a couple of days. So good luck, everybody. Have a great week, and talk to you soon. Bye.